Hello, Glamour Girls. Welcome back to the channel, where we serve you the juiciest celebrity tea with a side of shade. Before we get into it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out on the drama. Now let's get into today's topic. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos. On the surface, they seem like the perfect Hollywood couple. But are they really? Today, we're breaking down the red flags in their decades-long relationship. Buckle up, because this one's gonna be messy. A marriage that started in secret. Now let's start at the beginning. Kelly and Mark met on the set of All My Children in 1995, and just a year later, boom, they eloped in Las Vegas. While that sounds romantic, elopements can sometimes be a sign of impulsivity. And let's be real, rushing into a lifelong commitment isn't always the best move. What's even more interesting is that the couple later admitted they had a huge fight the night before their wedding, and Kelly almost called the whole thing off. I mean, if you're already having serious doubts before you even say, I do, isn't that a sign to maybe slow down? But nope, they tied the knot anyway. Kelly Ripa's jokes about divorce, just kidding. Or is she? Kelly is known for her sharp wit, but sometimes a joke isn't just a joke. In October 2024, while hosting Live with Kelly and Mark, she made an offhand remark about wanting to have a gray divorce. That's a term used when older couples who have been together for decades decide to call it quits. She tried to laugh it off, saying she only found the term interesting because of the way the narrator said it, but let's be honest, there's usually some truth behind these jokes. And Mark's face? He was not amused. Relationship expert Nicole Moore even pointed out that joking about divorce on air could be a red flag, suggesting that Kelly may have actually thought about it at some point. This isn't the first time Kelly has publicly made fun of Mark either. Sure, it's all in good fun, but how many times can you jokingly drag your husband on national TV before it starts looking like real resentment? Mark's past jealousy issues a toxic beginning? Now let's talk about something that Kelly herself has admitted. Mark was insanely jealous in the early days of their marriage. She opened up about this on her podcast, Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa, and y'all, it was a lot. She revealed that Mark didn't like her talking to other men, and his possessiveness was so intense that it became a serious issue. And before y'all say, oh, that was years ago, just because someone says they've changed doesn't mean those tendencies magically disappear. While Mark claims he's grown out of it, we have to ask, did he really? Or did Kelly just learn to avoid situations that would trigger his jealousy? Let's not forget, controlling behavior often starts small and then escalates over time. Overly attached or perfectly matched? Another thing people have noticed is just how much time Kelly and Mark spend together. Now, don't get me wrong, couples who love each other's company, adorable. But couples who literally can't function without each other? A little concerning. Ever since Mark joined Kelly as co-host of Live, it's been 24/7 togetherness. First, they work together every day on national television. Then they go home together, travel together, do business deals together, everything. Now, we've seen this pattern before in Hollywood couples, and let's be real, it rarely ends well. Think about it. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Garner, Tom Cruise and Katie Holmes, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Being overly enmeshed in each other's lives can lead to major codependency issues, which can get toxic real quick. It also makes you wonder, do they even have their own identities outside of this marriage? Kelly Ripa's dominant personality. Does Mark have a say? Kelly is a powerhouse, no doubt about that. She's outspoken, ambitious, and completely in control of her career. And Mark? Well, let's just say he seems to be more of a go-with-the-flow kind of guy. While it's great when couples balance each other out, some people think Kelly runs the show a little too much. She's even admitted to being the one making all the decisions in their household, including the big ones. And listen, we love a strong, independent woman, but if one person is calling all the shots, is it really an equal partnership? Some fans have pointed out that Mark sometimes looks like he's just along for the ride. So, is this a healthy dynamic? Or is Mark compromising too much just to keep the peace? Their kids think they overshare, and so do we. One thing about Kelly and Mark, they love to spill TMI about their private life. From intimate bedroom details to awkward parenting moments, nothing is off limits. Their kids Michael, Lola, and Joaquin have even publicly begged their parents to stop sharing so much. Lola once called Kelly traumatizing for how much she shares about their family. And honestly, we kinda get it. Some things should stay private. At what point does oversharing cross the line into attention-seeking behavior? And why does Kelly feel the need to constantly talk about her marriage in such a public way? Is she overcompensating for something? So, what's the verdict? At the end of the day, Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are still together after nearly 30 years. But does that mean their relationship is perfect? Absolutely not. Between Kelly's constant jokes about divorce, Mark's past jealousy issues, their near obsessive togetherness, and their kids begging them to stop oversharing, there are definitely some red flags. Does this mean they're headed for a split? Not necessarily. But let's just say we wouldn't be shocked if cracks started to show in the next few years. Now, we want to hear from you. What do you think about Kelly and Mark's marriage? Are they truly solid? Or are these red flags a sign of trouble? Let's chat in the comments. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss out on the hottest celebrity gossip. See you next time, Glamour Girls.